By early on here, when the Nite Watchmen are bowling this well. Spider Monkeys, though, batting first, will be checking out this wicket, seeing what they can get out of it, because they've got a very good bowling lineup themselves. Hard to pick which one's the better bowling lineup, so it's definitely going to be a great tussle between bat and ball here today at Sam Loxton Oval. Day 5 of our LMS Wives Australian champs. Jackson Larkins comes in to deliver the first ball of this 4th over. Big appeal there. Finger goes up. Jackson Larkins gets a big wicket of Hassan. He's got to go. 1 for 12. Let's have a look at that one again on the replay there. A quick loss of no wickets. That is an insane score. Must be a postage stamp they're playing on down there. Shout out to our man KB. He's been up here on the comms, umpiring up here with us on the Gold Coast. But he's headed back down for some of those games there. What a man. No rest for the wicket. 4 runs off the bat here for the Spider Monkeys. A handy boundary. Matthew Steinhardt's over, starting with a boundary. Not what you want to see if you are a fan of LMS Bow Desert and the Nite Watchmen. The boys Bow Desert and the Nite Watchmen. The boys on top here early. But a few boundaries like that, and this game can shift in an instant. Projected score at the moment sitting at 100. A run a ball. Probably not going to be enough if that's what it ends up being, but plenty of time left for the Spider Monkeys to build here. Played across the line in the air by a deal. Jackson Larkins not going to get there. 4 more. Love to see that shot again. That was a good shot across the line there. So Matthew Steinhardt coming a little bit straighter here with this second delivery. In. They've probably targeted this man. They've done their research themselves. A very good team, the Spider Monkeys, out of the Sydney region. 2 Sydney teams here in our semi-finals today. The Western Swingers up later on today against the Bomb Squad. Big appeal there. Straight through him, Matthew Steiner. Finally finding a good line there. Getting through the defence of Adil Hussain. 2 for 39 after 7.
Not often I feel like I have to put my finger up for a bowl.
Let's see that one again. Not often you feel like you have to put your finger up for a bold. That's coming in yesterday, and did he do some damage there in their round of 16 match in the quarterfinals? Here in the semi-final for the Spider Monkeys. I want some runs out of him here, but Z is also excellent with the ball in hand. Mitchell LaPrue coming in for his second over here. Right on the money early. Jake having a big swing at that one there, guiding that one down towards the boundary. The big rig, Michael Bailey's not going to get there. 4 runs. Tell you what, that's the perfect moment there where I want to see that big rig sliding across the luscious outfield here at the Runaway Bay Cricket Club of our Last Man Stands Australia champs, brought to you by Wise. No chance of rain today, I'm saying it now. This is a beautiful day for semi-final and final cricket. And for anyone around the grounds here, especially up here in Queensland, not sure what the weather's like down there in Sydney with my man KB at the Japtown Cash Memorial game. Cracking shot through the covers there by Ziad Abbas. He does not miss out there. A couple of bounces, smashing into the fence there. 4 runs. Lacey checking to see if there's any chunks taken out of that one there. As I say that, the breeze just slightly picks up there to remind us that it's hanging around. A nice, beautiful day here on the sunny Gold Coast for day 5 of the LMS Wise Australia Champs. 22 degrees at the moment. It is up top of 24 at this stage. Matthew Steinhardt coming in from the top end for the first ball from that end. Flicked up in the air. That one's been dispatched. 6 runs. Wind or not, you are not stopping that from flying over the rope there from Jake the Rattlesnake O'Connell. Let's watch that one. We'll give the boys down in Sydney Flockhart Park there again for the Japtown Cash Memorial game. New to cricket, 1 for 205 after 18 overs. I don't know if they're still new to cricket, but if they are new to cricket, that is a fantastic score in the inner west of Sydney there. The Johnny Cash Memorial boys, they're going to have some work to do here, trying to chase down this total, what it gets to. 6 runs here for Ziad Abbas. Flicking off the legs, going bigger than Jake O'Connell earlier, I must say. That is a cracking shot. 2 for 76 after 11. Of the Nite Watchmen here. A little bit loose here at the moment here. The Spider Monkeys trying to counterpunch here. Projected score now up to 138. Skipper Michael Bailey coming back into the attack here. Hopefully he can squeeze some more pressure, put some more pressure back on the Spider Monkeys and hopefully pull out another wicket. Moving those feet nicely is Jake O'Connell, sending that one the furthest we've seen today. That one looks like it's going to make its way into the bush. Shot, moving those feet down the pitch, picking that one up. I don't know how far deep you can put him, but there, Yeah, giving that a lot of flight there. Plenty of time for Jake to move down. Excellent footwork there, sending that one 25 rows back, I'd say, if we were here at the Gabba. So what's the follow-up delivery for Michael Bailey? First over going for 5. First ball of this one going for 6. Moving those feet again. This time, man comes in, takes the catch. Mitchell LaPrue on the rope. 6 and out. Backyard cricket rules in play here. 3 for 82. Jake's not happy as he walks past umpire 2. Brad sending Ziad back. Just a single there.
Last one.
Mitchell LaPrue, definitely a great fielder, obviously showing his handiwork there with the catch there of Jake O'Connell. Probably would have fancied his chances there had they have taken the second of having a direct hit at those non-striker end stumps. And what we could see here from the commentary box is the boys were backing him up regardless. So if he had that throw, they wouldn't have got through for any more. Big chance here, and the finger goes up. Costly mistake there, coming back for 2. Brian McGrath's got to go. Excellent fielding there by Svegfu. Up in the air, bit forward a point there. The two boys coming together there, backing each other up here. The Nite Watchmen making sure there's going to be no extra runs if they can help it. But they're going to come through for a single. Sorry, coming back through for 2. Great running between the wickets here. Mo hitting that one out there, coming back through for 2. Great running between the wickets here by Z and Mo.
Wait. Wait 1 second. Yep, go for it.
Thing, 4 for 88 after 13. So Michael Bailey back into the attack here, picking up the wicket of Jake O'Connell the over before. What's he got in here for Z? Z puts that one up in the air. Jeffrey Cleese coming around there. Straight through the hands of Jeffrey Cleese though. That's a boundary.
Yep. Boundary 6.
Let's see if we can watch that one back there. A good delivery from Michael Bailey. Probably what he was trying to do. Getting that one in quicker. So that first ball that got sent for 6 of the last overs, that's a big wicket there. He knows you need to take the wickets here of the Spider Monkeys to keep them down. Mohammed not getting all of that one there. And look, he looks very comfortable on this delivery. But just not quite getting there. Those hands stretching out right at the last minute there, not getting quite underneath it as best as he thought it did. A costly boundary there. 4 more for the Monkeys. So we've dropped the man the ball before. The 3-headed snake, I'll call it. Obviously the rattlesnake, backed up by Adil and Reese. It's definitely a bowling lineup, a fast bowling trio. You don't want to come up against in last man stands cricket. That is for sure. Just a single worked off the 4th ball from the Steinhardt Oval. His last ball here, 1 for 43, expensive. Straight through him, picks up a second. An excellent delivery by Steinhardt. Picking up the man he should have had a few balls before. 5 for 117. Strike rate of 180. Mick McGrath up the other end there, having not faced a ball yet. So the run rate just under 7 and over. 140 is probably on the cards here. I think the Spider Monkeys might want a bit more than that to feel a bit comfortable. Targeting those stumps there, but Ziad Abbas targeting that boundary down the ground. Gets all of it. Couple bounces, 4 runs.
Boundary 4.
It's very rare that we see Jackson Larkins being pumped for a boundary when he's that full and straight at the stump. 3, picking up 2 crucial wickets, but going at 10.75 and over in the process. And Michael Bailey, skipper of the Nite Watchmen here this weekend, his day is done as well. 1 for 33 after 4. Jeffrey Cleese into the attack. Targeting those stumps there, played straight down the ground there by Ziad Abbas. The boys are going to cut it off. A dropped catch though. Jackson Larkins following the same fate as Matthew Steinhardt. Spilling that one over the rope for 4. He covered a long way, covered a lot of ground to get there, but it goes down as well. That's just taking a little bit of time out of the game here. Resetting himself. 48 off 27. Ziad Abbas has put in an outstanding innings for his team here, going at a strike rate of 177. Larkins into Abbas. Abbas flicking that one off the legs. Looks like he's going to get away with a 4 for that one there. That's Ziad Abbas's 50. Well batted, man.
Boundary 4.
52 off 28. 4 4s and 2 6s in the process, where boundaries have been hard to find for the Spider Monkeys here today. Hey, George, I know you can't hear us there, but echoing your thoughts there, that was very close to that helmet there. Could have been a few runs there that the Spider Monkeys would have loved. Great fielding in the deep here by Corbin. An excellent slide there. Skipper Michael Bailey ducking under that arm there. Got 3 balls left in the over here. Jackson Larkins targeting those stumps. Reese Longbottom putting that one a long way up. That's gone for 6. Cracking shot. Lofted way back for a shot that he didn't really play too hard. So 2 balls left for Jackson to leave his mark here with the ball. I'm sure he'll come out and open the batting as well later. 146, now 150 is definitely in play. Reese Longbottom going back, 2, back, 6 more. Back-to-back 6s. We never see this off Larkins bowling. Great shot there. And the Spider Monkey boy, umpire Diraj. Maybe that's there as a tactical play just to shake it up. Reese Longbottom seeing him well. Let's see what Larkins has in store for him. That one's gone even further than the other 2. Longbottom taking the home run. Spider Monkeys 164 after 20. 165. He's going to take some chasing. Saying, no thank you, mate. I'm happy standing here without my helmet on. This is some serious heat coming in from Jake O'Connell. 2 dots to start the innings for the Nite Watchmen. Not the start they'd want to get off to, but there's 100 balls. Plenty of time still left in this game. 98 left. First 2 going 4 dots. Jake O'Connell with his 3rd delivery, targeting those stumps early from around the wicket. Big appeal there. Edge of Tom Jelly. He's got to go for a 3-baller. Jake O'Connell is pumped. The Spider Monkeys are pumped. Doing the job with the ball in hand and in the field, looking comfortable as well. Just a single there. Big swing, no ding there for Trent Spring. The shot he just practiced afterwards was the opposite of what he actually tried to do. He tried to pull that to the leg side there, but probably should have played that one through the covers. Let's watch that one back quickly as Reese comes in for his next ball. Play it in the air. Trent Spring, the man. Brad McGrath coming in. Takes a big catch. Trent's going to go as well. 2 early wickets for the Nite Watchmen. Not what you want to see here. 2 for 10. Side there. Let's have a quick look to make sure that the camera's backing up what I'm saying here. Nowhere near that is Steinhardt. Not sure what Ziadabass is asking for, but Mick McGrath on top of him here. He's got something on that one there, and that one's flown over Ziadabass's head. No man's going to get around to that unless it pulls up. You're kidding me. Ah, just making its way to the rope there. 4 handy runs for the Nite Watchmen. Jeez, that looked like it was about to pull up there. Mohammed Hamoud not able to get around to it. He had to come a long way there, and he almost got there had that have pulled up. A deal, still 3 overs left for him. Trying to save them for the back end if this game gets this far. But if it is to go that deep, the Nite Watchmen boys need to make something happen soon, because that run rate is climbing ever so slightly, starting off at just over 8 and over, target 165, now up to 10.8, climbing quickly here. Steinhardt chopping on. Mick McGrath picking up his first wicket of the day. Steinhardt's not happy. He's got to go. I haven't seen a magpie attack the rattlesnake yet. Maybe magpies are scared of rattlesnakes. Mick McGrath coming in for his 3rd delivery of his final over. Straight through Mitchell LaPrue, trying to work that one deep onto the leg side there. Ball getting underneath the bat. Ball taking out the stumps. Bye-bye, Mitch.
3 or 4 games this week. No, it's probably like this far inside, 6 inches.
Adil Hussain charging in. Targeting those stumps there, going straight through. Jeffrey Cleese chopping on. He's got to go. Chopping on is not what you want to see. Need some Chop King cologne after that does Jeffrey Cleese. 5. At the top of his mark, Jake charges in to bowl the next delivery of this third over of his. At those stumps there, driven convincingly by Larkins, holding that bat there nicely. Adil's charging around trying to get there. He's not going to get there. 4 runs for Jackson Larkins. He will definitely go back and screenshot that later. That is a textbook hold your shot just to admire the view. Adil looked like he was going to chase that down there. For us here, for the Australia champs, having him here for years now. And hopefully for my sake, it's not far for me to travel, years to come. The LMS Australia champs brought to you by Wise. Adil Hussain coming in for the last ball of his third over. Larkins takes a big step outside leg stump, guides that one there. Perfect cut shot for 4 runs. His bread and butter delivers a boundary.
Ball, mate.
Love to see that one back. Larkins would love to see it too. At least he's got some highlights to take from this game.
The enthusiasm that the Nite Watchmen actually show in the field, the want to get there for the ball, to save that extra run, they're attacking it and getting it straight back into the stumps, you know, and putting the pressure on the batsman to be forced to run the twos. Like you see, Brad got run out with great feet.
Yeah, great bit of fielding there because, you know, obviously
that's a good shot.
That is a good shot from Jackson Larkins, making his way to a 50. He can take something out of this game. He did get his wish of making more runs with the bat than he conceded with the ball.
Great job.
51 off 46, something for him to take.
Ooh, don't leave poor Mickey McGrath out.
4-headed snake. Yeah, no, I feel rough because I did actually mention earlier there when you brought Mick on, he'd be the top strike bowler for any other team.
You know, he's opened the bowling for the Australian 40s team in Barbados last year.
That's right, he did too, because I think Nick Murphy was the other one that would have opened with them because an exceptional bowler himself. But yeah, Mick would be the first bowler you'd go to for any other team, and he'd be the man you turn to. But you guys are just spoilt for choice here. Even Brad, obviously going for 11 off this over here, is a good bowler himself. I actually think All 8 was saying that he reckons one day here, Jake, you'll be lining up for a Big Bash side. And very soon, if his form this weekend has been anything to go by, very
justified. Good. He's an unbelievable cricketer.
Unbelievable cricketer.
Great fella as well.
Great fella too, yeah. Seems very humble as well. I mean, I've not been a good cricketer there. That's wafted into the leg side there by
Great
Patrick
shot.
Hansen. 4 runs for Paddy Hansen. A handy boundary, but probably too little too late here, I'd say. I think you've got 8 legs in the final here. Spiders have 8 legs. I think all 8 are in the final here, but some consolidation here from the Nite Watchman, giving him something. Adil was saying, you know, I hadn't seen him bowl at this point. This was when he was batting, and he just hit one of the biggest sixes we'd seen down to this part of the ground. And as we're waiting for the ball to come back, Adil was having a chat with the umpire, and yeah, when he came out with the ball, he's definitely made it talk. Straight through him though. Boundary, wicket. Muhammad Ahmad picking up his first. Nite Watchman 6-4-88.
I believe he's the highest wicket taker the Spider Monkeys have on offer. Probably the most capped as well.
Jesus, that's impressive. Just gave them nothing, but they made the semi-finals here. They were a deserving semi-finalist. I think it's actually really impressive that, you know, the top 4 teams that came through that pool stage, obviously only playing the 2 games there. Great shot by Jackson Larkins there. That's going to make its way down to the boundary. Some more runs for him. He's having a good day out there with the bat. So as I was saying, like, you know, you only get the 2 games. You got the game on the Wednesday, the game on Thursday, and that placed you here coming into the knockouts. So obviously, you know, yourself, the Watchman, the bomb squad.
Steps, he's probably quicker than 80% of the bowling population of this world.
Yeah, geez, that's scary. I actually think he's probably, if he makes it to the BBL, I wonder if he'll keep the 12-step run up.
Hopefully he remembers my name.
He'll remember your name. Hopefully Reese has got some tickets waiting for him if he makes it. And I definitely think he will. Would definitely be a handy pickup, especially what he can do with the bat as well.
Yeah.
As the Flamingo boys here
are... he's dropped it!
But he's going to get a run out.
Oh, he's got a run out backhanded.
Another highlight there for Jake, the Rattlesnake O'Connell. Larkins, the last man standing.
With that, I might love and leave.
No worries, mate.
Shake the boys' hands. Thanks for having me.
Well done, boys. Congratulations on making it through to another Australian champ.